The highly respected International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, in 2011, just a year ago, they released a report that called radiofrequency EMF, quote, possibly carcinogenic to humans, with reference to heavy users. This is a very cautious group, and they're saying possibly carcinogenic to humans. The National Cancer Institute in 2012 found that US trends in glioma incidence did not mirror the rapid growth in cell phone use from 1992 to 2008. Now, I think this is quite telling. In 1992, almost nobody had a cell phone. In 2008, almost everybody has a cell phone. Maybe the effect is cumulative. Maybe we won't start to see the rise in glioma and meningioma this is just glioma, for another decade. But the fact that we haven't seen any rise yet is, I think, telling. No EMF, electromagnetic field, personal injury lawsuit has been successful against any telecom company. Maybe it's just going to take some time, but those cases that have been tried haven't cleared some of the early hurdles. That is, the judge found that the special, often the expert witnesses were not qualified in the case to present an adequate case against the telecom companies. The clear majority of experts are, this is my assessment, by the way, a non-expert. The clear majority of experts are not dismissive of a cell phone cancer connection. They call for more research, battle cry. They refer to important portions of recent findings as ambiguous. And now, remember that word ambiguous. I'd like to tell you what an expert does say about the tobacco cancer link and how that might be related to the cell phone cancer link, if there is any. This expert in the tobacco cancer link is a man named Robert Proctor. And here's what Professor Proctor said. Ironically, the clarity and strength of the tobacco hazard has made it hard to confirm lesser hazards. Much of modern epidemiology is built around the goal of spotlighting enormous hazards, like tobacco, rendering lesser or more heterogeneous hazards relatively invisible, unprovable. So there may well be many small hazards that threaten our lives, but these are relatively invisible to those sciences built up to prove something like tobacco. A depressing thought, but very real. So I am not at all surprised that the electromagnetic work remains ambiguous. Some small hazards may be essentially impossible to establish, albeit nonetheless real.